Hey guys, it's yours truly coming back at you all with another one, and today I will be teaching you all how to combat all of the summoning methods. And the best way to do that is to simply restrict special summoning. It is effective against all summoning methods: ritual, fusion, synchro, exceed, pendulum, and link summoning. Watch. Alright, and first things first, let's see if we can get our opponent to reveal to us exactly what they're playing. I'll set Twin Twister and strike and end my turn. Our opponent's move, the Blackstone of Legend. Okay, I'll strike that effect. No. Alright, now let's see how he responds. Sets one face down. End turn. Alright, I'll Twin Twister that. Dog Bribe. My move. Excellent. Now I'll play my Hootin' Owl and use a special ability. I'll banish the monster in my grave and special summon Messenger Gelato. And then I'll use his effect. Yes. So I can add my field spell card from my deck to my hand, and then I'll play it to power them up. Battle. I'll hit him for 2k and 21. Alright, now I'll set my vanities and I'll end my turn. Now let's see what he does. Raigeki, that's fine. Their effects go off. No. And I'll use the field spell card to add them back to my hand. Yes. Red Eyes Fusion, nope, we'll vanities so we can seal out all special summoning. Let's see what he does. And that's Duel. Both Vanity's Fiend and Vanity's Ruler are just as effective. In Link format, Vanity's Emptiness is banned. So an optional card choice for you guys who are playing in Link format would be Dimensional Barrier. You just declare one monster card type: Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, or Pendulum, and for the duration of that turn, neither player can special summon monsters of the declared card type, as well as it can also negate the effects of all monsters of that type while they are face up on the field. Now the downside to Dimensional Barrier versus the Vanity cards is that it does not restrict all special summons, meaning that you still would have to deal with threats like BLS, Dark Necrofair, Dark Arm Dragon, or any monster with a special summon ability that can possibly threaten your field. It still leaves you receptive to getting Kaiju or Lava Golem or any monster with a similar effect. It can only prevent one summoning method per turn, and it is ineffective against link summoning. But being able to restrict one of those summoning methods for a single turn, preventing your opponent from creating a troublesome board, can be the difference maker between winning a duel and losing a duel. In regard to both ritual and fusion summoning, most of which require a spell card to be played in order to execute the summoning, you just simply want to negate or prevent the spell cards from being played using cards with effects that are similar to that of Horus Dragon of the Black Flame level 8 or Spell Canceller. And specific to ritual summoning, if you can prevent tributing, then your opponent would be unable to ritual summon, as most ritual summonings require monsters to be tributed. Also, there are a few exceptions, especially when it comes to fusion summoning, as there are monsters that can contact fuse like Odd Eyes, Neos, Cyber Dragons, Draco Slayers, and then monsters with effects that allow you to fuse, such as the Hex Seal fusions, and famous in DDDs there, Necro and Swirl Slime. And in regard to Synchro, Exceed, and Link summoning, which are all very similar in nature, you just want to simply utilize your Solemns, Trap Holds, Torrential Tributes, and you really want to do this on summonings that require 2 or more materials. so that you can create an advantage between both your hand and field against your opponent and really pressure them to use more of their resources than they had intended to. Watch. Alright, first things first, let's see if we can get our opponent to reveal to us exactly what they're playing. No. Sets a monster. End turn. Alright, no major moves made. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to summon a monk, uses effect by discarding Dark Hole. We're going to get Star Drawing from our deck, and then we're going to make King of Feral Imps. So we're going to draw one and then we're going to add one so that we set up our hand for our future plays. We're going to +1, add Kage to Kage, and then we'll battle. Let's see what that is. Speedroids. Alright. We're going to set a strike and end our turn. With Maxi and Ghost Ogre in hand, if he decides to get out of control, we can team him. Katakuri Speedroids. Whoops, hold on, we can chain Maxi to that. Let's see if he will continue and synchro summon with a +1 now. Thank you. And he does. Alright. You can have your Clear Wing. I could always beat over that. Give me another one. Since you want me to have such a large hand advantage, I'll take it. Now my turn. We'll start off with Brilliant Fusion and make Seraphinite. Bing. Now we'll activate our Clown's effect to bring it back. Alright, Instant Fusion for Norden, and we'll allow Norden to revive Star Drawing. Thank you. And now we're gonna make Masquerade. Thank you. And now we're gonna +1 of that Star Drawing being used as an Exceed material. Thank you. Then we're gonna use Brilliant Fusion's effect. Power up Seraphinite, and then we're gonna battle. Bye, Clear Wing. And then Seraphinite for 2300. And I'll end my turn. Now let's see what he does. Oh, double yo-yo. I used to start one of those when I was a kid. He'll just wait for the synchro summon and strike that. Another Katakuri. Alright, he'll strike. Now let's see what he does. Ends turn. Alright. Now, no, I'll summon Star Drawing and we'll make Durendal. And we're gonna +1 of that Star Drawing being used as an Exceed material. Thank you. Now I'm gonna set Twin Twister and strike, and then we're gonna do battle. 24. Menko. Nope. 104. Negate burn. Take 8 and 24. And that should be dual. 27. Oh, come on. If it didn't work the first time, would make you think it's gonna work a second time. Huh. Get burn fade. Why not? Let's get our clown back. Defense mode and take 27, and that'll be dual. Synchro and Exceed summoning uses at least 2 or more materials to conduct its summoning, while Link summoning uses 1 or more materials to link summon. The key behind it is to strike or use your traps to counter the summon of a monster that requires at least 2 or more materials. The more materials used for the summoning that you would either negate or get rid of from the field, the more devastating of a blow it is to your opponent. And in regard to pendulum summoning, you want to simply just time your Solemns, your Trap Holds, your Torrential Tributes, or any card effect that can negate the pendulum summon of 1 or more monsters or destroy multiple monsters pendulum summoned simultaneously. Then you want to aim to destroy their scales or remove their scales from the field. If your opponent has already pendulum summoned and set up a field, you want to try to out any troublesome threats on the board, destroy their scales or remove them from the field, and try to swing for game as swiftly as possible. Watch. And first things first, let's see if we can get our opponent to reveal to us exactly what they're playing. Odd Eyes in the Pendulum Scale, Pendulum Magician. So Odd Eyes effect goes off, should be Monkey Board. Yep, it is. Now let's see what we draw. Limiter removal, excellent. Moxie, I don't care. We special summon in our Terratop still. And we'll add our Tuggatom Borg. And we're gonna special summon that. And then we'll use his effect to get Red Eye Dice. So we can change Terratop's level to 4. And because he's playing a similar Pendulum Magician build with Odd Eyes, he should not have any battle phase hand traps. So we're gonna make Chambara. And then we're gonna battle. We're gonna attack and then double his attack points. So we're gonna punch him for 42 and then punch him for 44, and that'll be duel. Let's see you pendulum summon after you're dead. And on to our next example. Ooh, not a bad hand if I do say so myself. We'll set Solemn and we'll end our turn with that. Let's see what he does. Looks like he's setting his pendulum scale to pendulum summon. Alright, we're gonna Solemn that. Let's see what he does. Set one in the back row. Alright, I'll activate Twin Twisters. And I'll take one out of this scale and the one face down this back row. And then I'll set my second Twin Twisters and end my turn. Now let's see what he does. Burden of the Mighty. Ends turn. Alright. Fire Hand, excellent. Now I'll go Fire Hand and special summon Kagato Kage. And we'll just slap him up for a little bit of 12. And a short little 7. That should be enough torture for now. We'll make King of Feral Imps. So we can add another Kagato Kage from our deck to our hand to use as the cost for our second Twin Twisters, just in case he tries to set his scale to pendulum summon, and we'll end our turn. Now let's see what he does. Sets his scale, so we're gonna Twin Twister now. We're gonna out the scale and force him to reset. Excellent. Back to square one. Oh, and there's the rage. On to our next example. Alright, let's see if he's playing the same old again. Odd Eyes again, same old move. Oh, he sets the scale with Dragon Pit Magician. He's pendulum summoning. Yankee Magician. Alright. Odd Eyes goes off, should be Monkey Board. Yep. Alright, excellent. We'll keep this one simple. We'll go Mizuki. And then we'll set Twin Twisters. And we're gonna set Slash. And we're gonna end our turn with that. Now, let's see what he does. Oh, he puts the Monkey Board there. Slash time. Let's cut 2 off the field. His Monkey Board and his Dragon Pit Magician. No. Fine, fine. Now, let's banish Spirit Master. And use his effect to pop his Yankee Magician. Now he aims. Okay, Odd Eyes set a monster. Odd Eyes pops again, he'll add again. Dragon Pit Magician. Alright, that's simple enough. Now, let's go Zombie Master. And we do... Oh, Effect Wheeler. Alright. Battle. He'll attack his face down. Alright, Noble Dragon Magician. His turn, let's see. End's turn, alright. Moxie, doesn't want me to special summon, alright. Spirit Master, nope, we're not going to use that effect, we're just going to punch him twice. 15 and 18. And that'll be all for now. Let's see what he does. Oh, Setting the scale. Wait, Twin Twister on that. Let's send Plague Spreader and pop those two. At 0. Let's see what he does. And there's the surrender for duel. On to our next example. Alright, we're gonna open up by playing cards for Black Feather. We're gonna banish the level 1 tuner, draw 2. We're gonna use pot, search the top 3 and see what we get. Alright, let's go, Chris. You flying with us. Now we're gonna play Black Whirlwind, and then we're gonna summon our crystal we can add. Let's see, let's get Gale. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna set vanities, and that should be all for now. Let's see what our opponent does. Oh, Quillies. Damn. This can set 1 face down, 2 face down, end turn. Alright. First things first, we're gonna play a Law. Let's see what we get. Draw 2. Then we're gonna banish a Gale. Then we're gonna Twin Twister. And we're gonna send Gale to the graveyard to pop those 2 face downs. Because I need to know. Be gone. One was a strike and then limiter removal trying to bait me. Alright. Instant fusion. We're gonna revive our Gale with Norden. Let's go, Gale. And then we're gonna make Reiki. Alright, now we're gonna play Blizzard so we can revive. No, let's get Gale. Yes, and we're gonna add. Let's get no, let's get Cloak. Let's go. Alright, Gale will return to us, and then we use Reiki's effect to pop 2 cards on the field, the disc and his monolith, and then we'll make Starlight so we can burn him for 800, which will also give us an additional normal summon, and we'll normal summon Cloak. Yes, we'll add again, level 1 tuner, we'll special summon that, and then we'll synchro for Hog Joe. And then we'll use the level 1 tuner's effect to change the battle position of Gale, yes, to attack mode. And then we'll use Hog Joe to revive our Starlight, and then we will go on a 5 Blackwing Assault. 800, 13, 24, 26, and 26 again, and that will be duel. And we also advance these face down. And on to our next example. Alright, not a bad hand if I do say so myself. I'll summon Altair and set 4 cards face down. And he should be playing Pendulums. Now the best way to slow down spell card play is Anti-Spell Fragrance. Now he can't even set his Pendulum scale. Let's see what he does. Sets 1 face down, 2 face down, ends his turn. Alright. Now, Oceanus, not now. We'll direct attack, see if we can bait out a face down. No? Alright, we'll end our turn, and it'll be his move. Let's see what he does. Twin Twisters? Oh wow. That's like the worst thing that could possibly happen them. Cause Starlight Road face down, negate that. Solemn, wow. I'll one up that. Huh, Alpha. Negate Solemn. Now negate your Twin Twister and special summon Stardust Dragon to continue to protect the Anti-Spell Fragrance. And there's the surrender for duel. And on to our next example. And as always, first things first, let's see if they will reveal exactly what they're playing. Dino Miss. Alright, this could be a little troublesome. Let's see what he Pendulum summons. Stegosaur, set 1 face down. Alright, is that a Solemn? Only one way to find out. You gotta press the board. We're gonna normal summon the Badolce to add. And we're gonna add Angeli. Nothing went off. We play our field spell card. Alright, Brilliant Fusion. Oh, Dino Miss Rush. Alright, I mean Spinos is unaffected by card effects. we'll just make our Seraphonite for additional normal summon. Yes, defense mode. Clown, no, stay in the grave. We'll use Cat's effect. We're going to special summon Angeli. And then we're going to use Angeli's effect to get Owl. Then we're going to use Owl's effect to banish the Angeli, to special summon Messenger Lotto, so we can add our winning ticket. Thank you. And then we're going to play our winning ticket. Now we're going to make Lavier. Then we're going to use his ability to bring back our Angeli that's banished. Thank you. Then we're going to overlay for Queen. Then we'll use Queen's effect so we can remove his skills from the field. Yes, and we're going to put them back in our hand due to our field spell cards effect. Yes, yes. That's it, no more scale. And yes, we're going to special summon Pudding Cess. And then we're going to overlay for Volcasaurus. Then we'll use Volcasaurus effect so we can destroy one of his monsters and burn him for it. Yes, you can add that back here and it doesn't matter. Now we'll overlay into Gaia. And then we're just gonna simply beat over that. Gaia, Lavier, Messenger Lotto for 21, Queen for 27, and that would be Dueling. Once you're timely activating your Solemns, your Trap Holes, your Torrential Tributes, or any similar card effects that can negate the Pendulum Summon of one or more monsters, or destroy them immediately upon being Pendulum Summoned, followed up by destroying or removing your scales from the field, and then attempting to either OTK the opponent or acquire a win condition before the opponent can rebound, helps you overcome almost any Pendulum deck. And that is how you combat all of the summoning methods. So until the next one, later.